Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. So in this video, I'm going to pose a bit of a question to you all. In terms of gathering skills, I honestly believe that Divination is probably one of the top 2 resource skills in the game. Now, we're going to go through a bit of an adventure through all the Divination locations, just to show you just the sheer amount of profit from all the locations. It's not just for top tier spots which actually make money, you can make money through the whole level and tier system of Divination. Now, before we get started, some items which are obviously going to help you during your journey. Again, certain spots will require certain levels, which we'll make sure we talk through either way. So, some items which are going to help you in your Divination journey. So, the Nightmare Monster Pouch requires level 81 summoning and the completion of Fate for Gods. Again, a very worthwhile storyline for you to do for account progression, and this familiar for Divination is basically the be-all and end-all. It is so good, it makes it so much more AFK. The Scrimshaw of Energy Gathering is very underrated, and it will provide you more energy as well, and will also give you more profits, which is what we're all about anyway. Along with that, the full Divination outfit, whether you've got the base one, which you're able to unlock from bonus XP, or you have the ability to use the one unlocked through invention, either one will give you a massive benefit. The Elder Divination one as well does give you teleports to all the different colony spots, which just makes things a nice bit easier and smoother to do as well. One thing which has truly transformed Divination though, and it was actually through the archaeology skill, is this relic here, Divine Conversion, which is going to need level 98 archaeology anyway. And I know that's a bit of an ask, but really archaeology, once you get leveling, is actually quite quick. When you go to convert your memories into energy, it actually does it all in one go, and we'll be able to show this as well. It's a really cool animation, but it's actually speeds up the whole process so much. And not only that, because it's going to do it all in one go, the time save you're going to have is actually going to create so much more profit per hour because of how quick you're actually able to process your memories. So one thing Divination has had done to it over the past couple, I don't know if it was this year or the year before, it's actually had a couple of tweaks on how this skill is done. Normally, these wisps would float anywhere across this patch. However, now they've been kept within a certain range of the rift. And because of that, you are running around a lot less as well, and their active bar of how long they stick around for is a lot better than it used to be. So not only are the wisps not moving around as much, they're actually staying up and available for a lot longer than it previously did as well, which is just a nice quality of life update for Divination, and it just makes it smoother to train and easier for you to actually make money from as well. So Incandescent Energy is a bit weird because with this Divine Conversion relic, it actually gives you a different profit compared to the normal. So with Divine Conversion, the Incandescent Energies are currently 10.6 mil per hour, which if you need to finish Divination for 120, 200 mil, 99, and you've got access to that, it's actually pretty good money for something which is relatively AFK. And not only that as well, like if you want to convert it for energy and just try and make a little bit more money on the side, it's just free profits really. Although you want to make sure you withdraw that as well. But yeah, in terms of an AFK method, this is probably definitely up there with Elders and the rest. It's very underrated. And Divination, again, has been something, because it had such a sort of rough entrance into the skill, because it was very grindy and a proper resource skill where you're waiting and it's not as like fast as some previous skills were before. It didn't really get the love it deserved in the end, but in terms of skill now, it's pretty chill. And the updates and perks they've done to change this as well has made it very enjoyable, and I do enjoy it anyway. Right, so when you go to convert it at Rift, you get 3 options. We want to convert into more memories. So once you click on this, with Divine Conversion, you just basically slam dunk it in, and there is all your extra energy instead, transforming your whole memories. So that is basically Incandescence Energies. It's 10.6 mil per hour with that. And that is a level 95 spot. So this is the high tier spot you can do. So it's always going to be the most profits anyway. But it is very good. So the next spot, which is good, we're going to move down the next tier. So we're actually going to move to level. We're going to move down to level 90 Divination. So we're actually going to have to go to the city of Menethos. And again, the Elder Divination head is brilliant for this because we can just teleport to that. We can go to Luminous Energies. So basically the same sort of thing for this. Now, this is going to be roughly 5.5 mil per hour. And I believe this is actually 5.5 mil profit per hour without the Divine Relic ability, which is pretty good. No matter what Divination spot you're going to go to, you're going to make profit with energy. Energy is one of the constants in the game, and it will always have a decent price because of its demand. What it has as well is if a certain energy goes too low, it becomes worthwhile buying because you can just simply convert it into the divine charges. So if the energy becomes too cheap, it just gets made into divine charges and then gets sold for profit on the Grand Exchange, which is a great way to make sure the price of energies remain constant and not too out of sync as well. Which is what really gives Divination its sort of solid foundation as a money-making skill, is that no matter what, it has a baseline of how much it can be because of the divine charges. As we go, slam dunk again. But in terms of prices, Luminous Energy is currently 310 coins and Incandescent Energy is 337. So there's no reason why Luminous Energies can't be the same sort of mark as what the Incandescents are. And this is the weird thing with energies as well. I've found whenever I've had to buy lower tier energies for different quests, because no one does them and no one sells them, they go really, really high. Incandescent energies, everyone's doing, there's bots doing. That's always going to be that sort of realm of price. It's never really going to be much below 250 and it's never really going to be above 400 because that's the range it will only ever be. However, there's the stuff which is sold lesser and lower volume. If people require that tier of energy, there's room there to move for it to be more expensive. So like we've sort of spoke about with frames and other stuff, lower tier items can sell higher than higher tier items. But again, it's all about the price check and the margin. So if you're going to look at Divination, if you've got a choice of where you can go and do it, different tiers of energies you can look at, always make sure to check the margins. However, the wiki states that Luminous Energy is 5.5 mil per hour. However, I don't believe that will you be using your divine conversion. So I would put Luminous Energies around the 10 mil mark as well. They're not as much, but they are sort of similar sort of level to the Incandescent Energies. So Luminous Energy is pretty good there as well. And like the speed of the money we've made as well. So like just to put it in context, like we've made 300k for the stint we've done in this video. And I wouldn't even say we've done it for that long. So right, final spot. And again, these are probably the big three hitters in terms of your energy. We're actually going to go to Vibrance, which is level 60. Now, the reason why I think these are as much in demand is because they're related to some very good divine locations. For this, you only need a Ring of Dueling, just teleport north. It's north of the Warforge. It's nothing too dramatic for it. But again, it's another spot, especially if you're lower level. If you want to train your Divination, you can do it at level 60 and actually make 5.5 mil per hour just doing Vibrance energies. Again, similar to what we said about Luminous, 5.5 mil I believe is not including Divine Conversion. If you were to do Divine Conversion, this spot would be 10 mil an hour as well. How much more energy you making per hour? And it's mad really that something like that Divine Conversion, because of the time save you have in the process of harvesting your energy, it makes so much more profit. And it probably sort of points to one of the flaws of Divination of when you were turning your memories into energies, it was just too slow. Now, a little side thing you can do with Incandescence as well, you can charge empty divine charges using a Divine-O-Matic vacuum. However, my opinion is it's not worth it because you can make more. So just use the divine conversion and then buy the divine charges yourself afterwards. It just saves the process and like sort of wasting time. Sometimes it's quicker and better for you to do the higher money making method and just buy what you were going to get rather than getting it yourself. That way you can just make sure you're making more profit. Really what you want to be doing in your account if you want to go through that money making phase is to make sure that account is always working at the most optimal time and making sure it's making the most optimum profits at a time as well. So those are going to be the three energies we're going to go through. In this video, admittedly, I was messing around a little bit as well and explaining. I've just made 750k in literally no time at all. We've gone through 3 different spots to show you that it's not just level 95. You can have level 60 and level 90 as well, which will make you money. And I'm pretty sure the others will as well. If you can find a spot where the price of the energy is better or similar, you might have a chance of making even more money. But always check your margins. As you can see, look, the highest one out of 3 is the lowest level. So just make sure to be checking things like that as well. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. Any suggestions for content you guys want to see, please make sure to drop down below, and I'll always make sure to do my best to get that content made for you as soon as possible for you guys to enjoy. But thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.